Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Our day is beginning, there's so much to do. Good morning, good
Welcome.
morning, good morning to you. Hello, everybody. My name is Antoinette Hunter from Amazing Growth. Yay! Today we are going to be learning our letter D. But before we start doing the letter D, we're going to do our growth model with a song. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Wow.
Ooh, you can see my toes and my knees, right? But I know that I can see your toes and your knees, and you make sure that when you touch your head, shoulder, knees, and toes, make sure you're touching your toes. Even though you can't see my toes, I want to make sure you're touching your toes. So, how are you today? I am very happy to be here today. I am so excited. I am also very happy. How about you? Are you happy or
Yay!
are you sad
Hmm.
or are you excited? Okay, it's good to know that some of you guys are happy and some of you guys are excited. And if you're not happy, it's okay. Sometimes I'm not happy too. But
Hmm.
I try to think about things that make me very happy. Like going to the park to play. Yes, that makes me very happy.
Wow.
Now, let's sing our hello song with our friends. Are you ready? Yes?
Yes.
Good job. Ta-da! I have our friends here. Hey, hello everybody. I'm so happy to see you guys today. Look, our friends wants to see you. Can you show them your beautiful faces? They want to see how you guys are doing today. Are you ready for a song? Sisi's coming. Ta-da! Yay! Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you today? Clap your hands, everybody, and sing with me. Let's sing. Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you today? It's good to see. It's good to see. Goofy here. Oh, Sissy. It's good to see. Donald Duck here. How are you today? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you today? It's good to see Spider-Man here. it's good to see. Spider-Man here is good to see. Everyone here, how are you today? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? Hello, how are you? How are you today? Yay! How are you, everybody? You're fine. Good job. Awesome singing. Sissy, you did a fantastic job. Thank you guys for singing. Can you say goodbye to your friends? We'll see them next time as we continue to learn our letter D. Do you remember our letter for today?
Yes.
Yes? It's the letter D. So we have a big D and a little d. A big D and a little d. Do you know that we have a big D and a little d? So we are going to name some of the things that start with the letter D and the D sound. The D says da. The D says da. Every letter makes a sound. The D says da. Can you say da? Da. Like dad. Dada. D is for dad or daddy. D is for dog. Dog. Ruff. Oh, did you hear that? The dog is barking. Listen. That is a dog. Listen. Wow, it's a dog. Dog start with the letter D. Another thing that begins with the letter D is dolphin. Dolphin. Can you say dolphin? Dolphin. Good job. And then we have a drum. Let's play a drum. Oops. Do you hear that? I hear the sound of a drum. Listen. Oh, that's a drum. Drum begins with the letter D. How about a dinosaur? Oh, yes. Dinosaur starts with the letter D. D for dinosaur. And D for duck. 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 D for duck. Can you say duck? Quack, quack. I hear a sound of a duck. Quack, quack. Do you hear that? I do too. How about donut?
Wow.
Yes, donut begins with the letter D. D for donut. And D for dots. Dots. D for dots. Dot, 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 dot. I'm using my hands to make dots. Dot, 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 dot. So our letter for today again is what letter?
D.
The letter D. Let's go over all the things that begin with the letter D. I'm going to start. D. D for doll. D. D for dog. D, D. D for donut. D, D. D for drum. D, D. D for dad. D. The D says D, D. D for duck. The D says D. D for dolphin. And the D says D, D. D for dinosaur. Now we're going to count and see how many things that we learned today that start or begin with the letter D. Let's count. 1, doll. 2, dog. 3, donuts. 4, drum. 5, dad. 6, duck. 7, dots. 8, dolphin. And 9, dinosaur. Yay! So next, we are going to practice writing our letter D. But first, I want us to practice writing the D in the air. Everybody put your hands up, up. Arms down, down. Now we use our pointer to write our letter D in the air. So that's what we're going to use. Can you stretch yourself? Stretch yourself. I'm stretching myself. I'm going to move my arms and my face forward, and I'm going to use my pointer. Ha ha ha. One little finger, one little finger, one little finger, tap, tap, tap. Point your finger up. Oh, that's a trick, right? So we're going to write our D starting from the top. One line down. Got that? Now we're going to make a curved line around. We're going to make a curved line around. Let's practice doing the big D. We're making our big D. That's a capital letter D with our pointer. One little finger, one little finger, one little finger, tap, tap, tap. Point your finger up, line down, and then we go up and around. That's a curved line. That's a capital letter D. Now we're going to do a lowercase d. They both make the same d sound. Let's do it. One little finger, one little finger, one little finger, tap, tap, tap. Point your finger up. Line goes from top all the way to bottom. And then we're going to go back up a little bit and around, the curved line around right at the bottom. I'm going to try making it. Can we try making it one more time? Yes? Let's try writing our letter D in the air one more time. Pointer all the way up, line going down, and go back up a little bit, and a curved line at the bottom. Good job. You did a fantastic job. Now this time I'm going to get my board so we can practice writing our letter D on the board. If you have a paper or a book, go ahead and grab it so we can practice writing together. How about that? So I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. So I'm gonna count down. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Yay! So it's now time to practice our writing. Okay, I'm ready. I'm going to use a red marker to write. So I'm not sure what color you are using, but any color you choose to use, it's okay. So remember, just like we did practicing writing our letter in the air, I am going to write it right there on my board. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a line starting from the top. Remember, we start writing from left to right, top to bottom. So I'm going to make a one line going down. Can you make a one line going down? Yes? Now where is the top? The top is right here. I'm pointing right here at the top of my paper. So I'm going to go around, put my marker right on the top of the paper. You see that? And I'm going to go around all the way at the end of the line. That is my big D, which is an uppercase D or a capital D. Let's practice writing it one more time. You ready? One line all the way down. You make your line too. Good job. Now I'm going to go back to the top of the line and I'm going to go all the way around to the end of the line. That is my uppercase D. Next, I'm going to do my lowercase d. I'm going to start right at the bottom of the uppercase D. So here I'm writing again, starting again from left to right, top to bottom. Okay? So I'm going to start with another one line. One line. You see that? This time I'm going to go behind the line and I'm going to make my curve going all the way around. That's my D. Let's practice again. One line. You have your one line? Now we're going to go behind the line for the letter D and we're going to go around at the bottom of the line. That's another lowercase d. I'm going to write it one more time. One line. You make your one line too. I'm not going to rush you. Now I'm going to go right here. And I'm going to go all the way down with a curved line at the bottom of the line. That is my letter D. So I made 3 lowercase d with a red marker. Did you make yours too? Keep practicing, okay? You did a fabulous job today. We're all done. So we sing our circle time is over. Circle time is over, over, over. Circle time is over. I'll see you next time. See you next time. Goodbye.